The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. And it's a great spot to start this drive. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Gives it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It is intercepted. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Utah. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Grab behind the line. It's Evans. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. First down and 10. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds his man. It's Duke. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Wants to throw it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Cyclones moving quickly down the field here. First down. We're going to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, what a move.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. On the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
The Cyclones will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. Breaks into the clear. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the run, it's Fields. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's ETN. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Choosing to return the punt. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Iowa State offense back on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Caught over the middle. It's Black. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a 1st down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And midfield. Inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Utes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender linebacker sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Throws out the stiff arm. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Utah in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Here's the throw deep downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On the ground, it's Fields. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Etienne. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Moves all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense is coming after him. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
The shotgun running play call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To the air, it's Etienne. snags the quick throw. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Utes are in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Etienne. Pass caught, can he get in? And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Nice grab. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. Third down, the defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
The Cyclones bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's ETN. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Let's go.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Caught in the backfield. It's Andrews. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Oh, he's bringing it back. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And he's Got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it off to begin the second half. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And the Utah offense takes the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
The Utes will have 1st and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. In the red area, it's Gaines. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking downfield, it's Etienne. On the move now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Cyclones will crank up the tempo.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
There's another interception, but we're losing track. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. And the Utes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Utes are in the red zone. Back's got it on a counter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the runner takes off to his right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Using his legs, it's Green. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Cyclones will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. And it's Utah in the lead here, who played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The sure hands. It's Duke.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Iowa State. Adds 6 more points to the total. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking for a man. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. The 50. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a big 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. And a lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up. And somehow they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense takes the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. We're looking for the end zone this time. And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Utes. There was no catching him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 13. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Cyclones hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On the run here. Lets it go. That's caught. It's Black. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver inbounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And the Cyclones looking to keep this drive moving.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes It's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter. On a 4th down play, they step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. You seal victory.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Chewing clock with the running game. Breaks into open space. As the first down is still going. But held out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your...
He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Utah.
That's another touchdown for these guys.